Hey guys, so, despite me being on YouTube, being on all the social medias, posting a lot of what goes on in my life and a lot of what happens around me and all of that, I'm actually a very, very private person in like the grand scheme of things, right? Like I show you guys what I want you guys to see. I tell you guys the things that I want you guys to know, but I also have like a private life, right? And I have I've got family that a lot of you guys haven't met or seen on the channel because you got to retain some amount of privacy and like real life separate from kind of the YouTube thing. This is not a video, obviously, I want to make. This is not fun for any of us, but the reason I'm making this video is because so many of you guys through my social media channels and in real life have been impacted by my dog Gunner. And so I feel it's only right and it's only fair to you guys to include you on this. That way there's no like mystery around it or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, it's obviously not a video I want to make. So bear with me as we get through this. It's been 4 or 5 days now. Like you said, I mourn in privacy. So things aren't exactly real time here. But let's just jump into it, I guess. So obviously by the title of this video and what we're going to talk about, my beloved dog Gunner is no longer with us. He passed, like I said, 4 or 5 days ago. He was just shy of 15 years old, and I kind of want to give you guys like a little history of Gunner, man, because that dog was the absolute best dog, and I'm not just saying that because he's my dog. I mean, you guys can see, I love all animals. I love dogs. I love everybody else's dog, but man, this dog was freaking special. I've basically had him my entire adult life. Like I said, he's been with me for 15 years. That's a hefty amount of change, or time, or whatever. I didn't plan any of this video, guys. So I'm gonna, just to kind of honor Gunner because I feel like he deserves it. I'm gonna be popping up pictures as we go through this video. Like I said, I don't know exactly the direction this video is going. I didn't plan this. I just turned the camera on. It said I have to let you guys know because you guys are a giant part of my life. And again, Gunner, I believe, was a giant part of your guys' life through the videos, through Instagram. And again, those of you in real life who have ever met him, you guys know he is like the absolute best pup. So just to kind of get out of the way, I mean, obviously, again, Gunner was just shy of 15 years old, which is very old for a dog. He's not a small breed dog. Obviously, small breed dogs usually live a little bit longer. But for being a big boy, at one point he was like 110 pounds. For a chocolate lab, it's a pretty good sized dog. And let's just start off with puppy Gunner when I got him. And guys, I'll show you guys a couple of little pictures of him, and just look at that boy's massive paws. And honestly, the reason I picked him was because his paws were so big. I knew he was gonna be a big dog. And I actually went to the breeder, and the breeder was a relative of my sister's boyfriend at the time. And they actually got Gunner's sister, who I think passed a long time ago. But they were actually gonna keep Gunner for themselves because they liked how big his paws were. Again, kind of the same reason that I was like, that's my dog right there. They wanted to keep him out of all of the litter for themselves. And I said, no, I gotta have him. So we ended up making a deal, and I left with Gunner. And what's wild, so I didn't really have a name at the time. I wanted to do something like firearms related, right? I don't know why, right? That was cool to me at the time. And so I was thinking like Remington or Ruger or just something that sounded kind of cool, firearms related. And I was like, maybe firearms isn't exactly the right way to go. Well, he ended up being, the exit to go pick him up was Winchester Boulevard or Winchester Road or whatever. If you guys are familiar with Temecula, I'm sure you know the area. And I was like, all right, this just settles it. The dog is off Winchester Road. He's gonna have to be named something firearm related. And then I ended up just with Gunner. Let's just encapsulate all of them, right? So that's where Gunner came from. And again, I have pictures the day I picked him up. Cute little Gunner, you know? Not knowing he was gonna become the absolute most phenomenal dog that there ever was. That guy was by my side, again, my entire adult life. So pretty much every big decision I've ever made, every heartbreak, everything, that pup has been there. And when I tell you guys there's no more loyal, no more respectful, no more just all around like caring dog. I mean, he never acted up. He never chewed things. He never chewed shoes. He never destroyed anything. He was never a dog that, you know, I've never had a dog that you have to crate, but he's definitely not a dog you had to crate if you left the house. He actually came with me everywhere. That boy, he has been on more job sites than most apprentices have been on, you know, and I think he's more qualified than a lot of apprentices are out there. But Gunner pretty much came to work with me full time. He was always running around job sites. And again, he's respectful, right? So he was never on a leash. We had big open job sites in neighborhoods. He never ran off. If I got out of sight of him, whether I was in a piece of equipment or something, he would always come looking for me immediately. As soon as I was out of his sight, he knew, like, mission one is find Ryan. He was just such a damn good dog. And I mean, growing up, like I said, my adult life, as I became an adult and all of my friends became adults, Gunner's he was always around. So basically, anything I've ever done, any vehicle I've ever had, any house I've ever had, I've always said this was Gunner's. Whatever Gunner wants, Gunner gets. Whatever Gunner wants to do, Gunner's gonna do, because he was so respectful, right? And so, you know, like at the old house, he was, you know, obviously Gunner had his own bed and his own area. And let me tell you, that boy snored like a dang freight train. He used to sleep in my bedroom for a little bit, but if I wanted to get any sleep, I couldn't do it. He had his own spot downstairs in the living room, nice big bed, and he would actually snore and you would hear it upstairs. That's how loud he was. But I'd come down in the morning and he would just be like knocked out on the couch. He always preferred that over his bed. And of course, whatever Gunner wants, Gunner gets. I don't care how expensive that leather couch was, that's Gunner's couch now. Which reminds me, so Gunner used to go to the desert with me, and I had a toy hauler. And I actually found pictures of Gunner in my toy hauler, which is crazy. I didn't think I would find those. I wasn't big into taking that many pictures back then. But I had a toy hauler and it had 3 queen beds in it plus a fold-out couch. And at the time, I was one of the only friends in my friend group that actually had a trailer or somewhere to sleep in when we went to the desert. So all of my friends would try to come out and they would always wanted to sleep in my trailer. And I said, well, I've got 3 beds available, you know, I guess 2 plus my bed. And everybody's like, well, what about the couch? And I said, no, because I've been in the desert and I bring Gunner's dog bed, I put it on the ground, but by morning, Gunner has taken over the fold-out couch. So, sorry guys, but Gunner takes priority over you guys, and Gunner gets the couch. So, we only have 2 beds available. And there are definitely times where I had buddies sleeping in tents outside when it was cold and windy because, sorry, Gunner's getting the couch. But again, like everything, Gunner never had to be locked up at the desert because he just didn't go anywhere. He never wandered off. He would do his little exploring around our camp, but he would not lose sight of me. That was his big thing. So I never had to worry about that pup running off. I guess the easiest dog you can ever have. I mean, really, he just made life just so enjoyable. There was nothing bad there was no headaches. It was just fantastic. And again, if you guys, you know, obviously you guys that follow the YouTube channel, some of you actually came from this time period, but speaking of one of the best dogs, he was the most hardy dog. You know, like I said, at one point he was 110 pounds of just pure happy chocolate lab. And his one thing was really 0 medical issues his entire life. The guy was just freaking bulletproof. The only thing he would ever get was a little ear infection from time to time because, well, like most labs, that boy loved water. And he loved jumping off the side of a pool. He would actually dive underwater. If there was a toy down there, I think his record was 4 feet diving down to get toys out of the bottom of the pool.
Get it, good. Good boy. Where is it? Get it. You better go get it. Good boy.
And obviously with labs, you know, their ears are down, so they get water in there. You clean them out as best as you can, but you get an ear infection every once in a great while. So we ended up eventually having to keep him out of the pool because that boy loved water so much that he would just go in and dunk his head. And it's like, but other than that, you know, he was so hardy. Like I was saying earlier, you guys that watch the channel, you know about the time that I was hit by a drunk driver and Gunner was actually in the truck with me. He was ejected out of the truck and he was missing for 3 days. And if you guys want to go back and watch that video, it goes into all the details of how I ended up finding him. It was kind of a wild story. Actually, I have a picture of the day that we found him. And from getting thrown out of a truck in a rollover accident, being lost for 3 days, all he had on him was a tiny little scratch on his head, which is absolutely insane. I don't know what it was, but me and that dog were just meant to be together, and nothing really could separate us, that's for sure. So obviously, you know, Gunner was my best friend. I guess I have nothing really to complain about. 15 years is a very, very long time for a dog, and it just sucks that, you know, we don't have him for our entire lifetime, because I don't think there will ever be another dog like Gunner. I mean, the guy was just there no matter what I was doing. Shop nights, in my music room, he was there, on the job site, the desert, just that he was just always there. Like, it's just so weird now in this house, not having Gunner here. And unfortunately, in his older age, you know, his body just gave out, basically. It's been a rough couple of months. We've had to make a lot of accommodations in the house for him. You know, I don't want to get too into the details, right? Like, it's, you know, there were just accidents when you get home a lot. He just lost control of some things, and it, you know, our floors are kind of ruined in the house from, you know, having to just use so many chemicals to clean stuff. And but whatever, you know, like, again, this house is Gunner's house. So if I got to destroy the floors, you know, because he can't make it outside on time anymore, I don't care. I'll destroy the floors. That's fine. You know, whatever it is to keep him comfortable, that's what we're gonna do. And like I said, it just, eventually we got too far along, and his body just couldn't take it anymore. But man, that boy was a fighter to the very last day. I mean, there's just, I don't know, guys. That old boy was a heck of a pup. Some of you guys have sent us gifts for him on Christmas time, on his birthday. So thank you to all of you guys that did that. A lot of you guys ask about him in the videos, you know, and again, it's just cool knowing not only did he have a huge impact on my life, but he had a huge impact on your guys' life. I don't know what more I can ask for, but I appreciate you guys. It's the end of a very important era. And, you know, thankfully all dogs go to heaven. And I'm sure that old boy's watching over me, you guys, all of us right now. He's eternally a happy puppy. And he never left that happy puppy mentality, even as he got older. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you guys. And I'm grateful for the 15 years that pup gave me. That's it.